Hello, hello, hello to all of my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading for 7/18. Today is the 18th of July. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 is the number of transformation, right? It's about hitting that reset button. And so numbers have a very, very powerful role in our lives, believe it or not. Like nothing is by coincidence, right, Libras? So, but before we get into your reading, I want to talk about something real quick, just very serious though. This is about suicide prevention. Because of this pandemic, it's adding a lot of stress onto people's lives. So if you know of anybody who seems suicidal or have talked about killing themselves, please, please, please. And this is a number for people within the United States. 1-800-273-8255. Please call that number. That is the number to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, okay? There are people working 24/7 around the clock, but this pandemic has caused people to lose their jobs, for people to just start abusing their power and position. And I'm talking about like managers and stuff on jobs abusing their power and position, knowing that people are just stressed out and anxiety ridden and going through depression and all sorts of things. So let's do our part and see if we can help somebody. Okay, that's what I wanted to say first off. Okay, the second thing is that I had a crystals giveaway 2 days ago, 7/16. So that has since ended. I did put a message on my community page, so that has ended. But I will be having another giveaway. Maybe it could be money, it could be candles, it could be anything. But for right now, that one has ended. So because I don't know, when I'm speaking directly to the astrological signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I don't know names. If you sent me, if there's any Libras that actually sent me an email on 7/16, and I've already responded to my first batch of emails, and those crystals have gone out, but there's some more people that I'm going to send crystals to. So if you sent me something on 7/16, specifically, or if you're in, if you have sent it on the 16th, and you haven't received an email from me, look out for an email from me. I'm going to try to respond to some more emails tonight and then start sending out some more crystals. I think the post offices are closed on Sundays, and they may be, what time is it? But they may be closed now, but I will be sending out some more crystals on Monday, okay? But again, this is for people who responded to the messages on 7/16, okay? All right, so just wanted to kind of sort of talk a little bit about that. Also, people have asked if I perform personal tarot card readings, and the answer is yes. If you want to reach out to me, my number is 202-460-3205 if you want a personal reading. But again, this is for my Libras. This is a general reading for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And let's see, do I need to cover anything else? Like I said, I covered the root number, I covered the crystals, the suicide lifeline. But again, that's suicide because, like I said, so many people are dealing with so much stress, and it's like it's a level of stress for some people that's just like really, really hard. They're just like really struggling right now. And so I want you all to be careful. I want you to be safe. Aside from wearing the face mask and the social distancing, I want your mental health to be safe. Okay, so let's take care of each other. All right, let's take care of each other. Let's see. Okay, Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Libras as it relates to their journey to spirituality and taking action, as it relates to their money and their wealth, as it relates to their intellect and wisdom, and as it relates to their creative energy, as well as their emotions. So let's get into your reading, Libra. Let's get into your reading. What do we know about Libras besides the fact that Libras are air signs and you all are intellectual and you're also very powerful? But what do we know specifically about Libras? Libras are, very charming people. You're great listeners. You're very fair-minded. You're idealist. You're very understanding. You're cooperative. You're diplomatic. You're gracious and very social. You know. So yeah, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have here in all those areas that I spoke of. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, you have some major arcanas that came out. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is really, really good. Okay. So you have the Judgment card, you have the Strength card, you have the Tower card. Let me put these up here for just a second, okay? Let's put this here. And we have the Judgment card. Okay, Libra. Let's get into your reading. Okay. So, Libra, there's some things that are happening abruptly, like some things coming down so that something else can be reborn. I mean, and it's a beautiful transformation. However, for a lot of people, like I said, the number 9, 1 plus 8 is 9. Today is the 18th. So that's a number of like hitting the reset button. For some people, it would like completely take them out because it's also attached to trauma. Like some people are just traumatized by change. They just can't handle it. But for you, something had to die in order to, something had to come crashing down for something beautiful to be reborn. That's what this Tower, and it was like a thunderous moment. So that's what I mean by like abruptly something. And you really had to tap into your strength. And so look at this right here. This is a Judgment card, right? So the Strength card is attached to the Leo. That's your fire. That's that fire burning inside of you, right? This right here, this Tower card is attached to your emotions and your creativity. This Judgment card is also attached to your emotions and creativity, right? So what's interesting about the Judgment card is that like you don't have to judge yourself harshly because you're winning, right? And the reason why I know that you're winning is because you're just look at this, you're overflowing with like emotions and creativity. This is your water card, right? This is, the water element. And just overflow with emotions and creativity like never before. So it could be that as a result of this quarantine and this COVID-19 and the social distancing and stuff like that, that you just re-emerged as a person because you had to tap into your strength and you had to like really go in and think about some things as far as your creativity is concerned. You had to tear down some things so that this new person could emerge. And look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just beautiful. You came out and you came out like this person that you emerged at. There's somebody who is like, who really, really is into you romantically. Like they adore you. There's like an emotional elation when they think about you because, and I don't know who this person is. It could be somebody that's in, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio realm, okay, because this is the Cups card, but somebody really, really adores you, and that's a beautiful thing. And look at this. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is money. This is abundance, manifestation, and prosperity, right? So all good as a result of this thing coming down. This is the Tower card. Abruptly, the way it came down, just abruptly, and you tapping into this strength that has always been there. You tapped into the strength that's always been there. But like I said, you're overflowing with creativity and emotions. And so, I wouldn't be surprised, Libra, if this has to do with you going back to something that was very, very familiar to you, like in terms of creativity. Like for instance, and this may not apply to you, but what I'm going to say about creative, like musically or the arts or something like that, painting or whatever, it's almost like There's a part of you that just really had to die. Any self-doubt, any belief systems within yourself had to just go. And there was like as a result of it, because like with lightning, fire can come of that. If it hits something, if it strikes something, something could catch a flame. But something took off inside of you, like had to remind you of who you were, and your creative energy starts just going. And that really turned somebody on, like it really turned somebody on. But that creative energy in you is like started some new flow of income. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Okay, now you got, this is a lot of major arcana coming out. Look at this. Okay, so the Lover's card, the High Priestess card. Okay, let me put this right here. And then the World card. Okay, so as a result of something coming down, crashing down, and like you just having to tap into your inner strength, this is attached to the Leo. Like I said, fire energy. This is attached to your emotions. This is also attached to your emotions and creativity, and also fire inside of you, right? This is attached to your power and intellect, right? So there is a love interest. Somebody like I said, somebody really adores you, and this person has been through just as much as you've been through, so they get it. They understand. They're very powerful, and they're very intellectual. Somebody could be like, this is the Gemini card, so somebody could have Gemini in their chart. Also, we have the High Priestess, so your third eye is wide open. You have the full backing of the universe, and that's a wonderful thing. Like I said, I mean, let me put this card over here for just a second. This is attached to the Scorpio. This is attached to Scorpio and Aries. And then we have the World card, which is attached to the Capricorn and the Aquarius on the cusp. Now, what's interesting about this World card is that Capricorn and the Aquarius on the cusp, that has the Capricorn tendencies, their planet is in retrograde right now, right? So this is about, for them, this is about karmic debts being paid, being sorted out, not being paid, but being sorted out, like the bringing the past forward to the present and the future. And so it's very important that you keep your vibrations high. So what I mean by that is that if there's anybody who left your life, or who decided to walk away, who caused you any kind of trauma as a result of you tapping into your inner strength, then let them just be gone, okay? Because things are working out for you very well. And like I said, if it happens to be somebody who didn't stick around, a love interest or whatever that didn't stick around, that's fine. Like I said, somebody else really adores you. Like they really see you as like the one. Like this, the Lovers, they see you as the one. That person in the past, or those people in the past, caused you a lot of stress. They caused you a lot of anxiety and drama. This is the past. They caused you a lot of stress and anxiety, but they don't, this is the, and this person was very powerful, and this person was very intellectual, right? And so, but you don't have that to worry about anymore. You really don't. That's not even a focus of yours at this point. You just don't have that to worry about anymore at all. You really are just doing very well. Like you are doing very well for yourself. There's a lot of foundation. I'm talking about your home life, lots of foundation and stability, in your home life. So you really don't have that to worry about. Let me make sure I put, okay, let's put this here. Oh, this is the High Priestess. So let me put this arcana here, arcanum. And then, like I said, this is attached to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is that fire element. This is that fire up under you. Like I said, lightning and things happen abruptly for you will cause that fire up under you, like real quick, like really quick. And so you had a moment where you had to just like, it had to happen like overnight. Look at this 3 of Wands right here. This is also fire energy. This is about anticipation. This is about, progression. So you anticipating something good happening is happening for you. This is about quick progression because you were persistent. You were persistent. You know, this is wonderful. Like I said, hopefully this resonates with you. For somebody, it will resonate with. But this is what I'm getting for your cards. You know, like somebody in your past just caused a bunch of drama. They did. They caused a bunch of drama. You know, so when I say Lover's card, this is attached to the Gemini. One or two things could become of this. This could be you feeling complete because as a result of you loving yourself harder and deeper. But what I'm getting for you is that somebody in the air element, whether it's Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, was the one that caused you to be in this state of anxiety and stress and just being frustrated, right? So, but that was somebody that was vibrating at a low frequency. But also somebody vibrating at a high frequency in that same element, that same air element, with the power and intellect with the Aquarius, the Gemini, or Libra, which is your card. This is specifically the Gemini card, but somebody in that element could also be coming into your life like I said, really, really adores you. Again, this is high vibrating, low vibrating energy, but the person is in the same element. They're in the same element because you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Aquarius, you could be dealing with another Libra, but somebody in that element, it caused you this drama, this pain and anxiety, right? But you had to recalibrate. Like I said, the number 9 being the root number of 1 and 8, today is the 18th, is about hitting the reset button. Let's get an oracle card for you. Let's see what the oracle card says. But yeah, you have a lot of major, like I said, a lot of major things happening in your life right now, which is great. You know, which is really, really great. Yeah, this card just popped out. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Again, like I said, I know it's an air sign. That's somebody who has a love interest. They love you. They adore you. There's like an emotional elation when they think about you. But the person who put you in this position is an air sign. The person that you're falling in love with is an air sign. Your perfect match is an air sign. This is what I'm getting for you. It's crazy because, like I said, you can have two people born on the exact same day, but if one is vibrating high and one vibrating low, you would think you're literally dealing with, you're like, okay, wait a minute. Now I'm confused about the qualities, the character traits of particular specific signs, because these two people, one is negative and one is positive. Like, what the heck? But yeah, it very well could happen because it's all a matter of perspective. If a person chooses to vibrate at a high frequency, then they're going to come off as positive and all those character traits that I share with you. But if a person is vibrating at a low frequency, they're going to have different character traits. And what I mean by that, I want to share something with you, Libra, is remember all the high vibrating character traits that I share with you about your particular sign, that you're romantic, you're charming, great listener, fair-minded, idealist, understanding. So, okay, that's you, Libra. But a Libra that's vibrating at a low frequency is very lazy, very indecisive, unreliable, superficial, manipulative, and so on and so forth. That's what I mean by that. So that person was that, and they were also backstabbing. They were, they had a lack of direction. They had bad decision-making skills. They were very anxious. They were impulsive, unpredictable, inconsistent, extremists. They were also very stubborn. That's what this person, this is why they put you in that state. They were vibrating at a low frequency. But you get somebody in the same air element that's vibrating at a high frequency, and it's great. Yep, that's what I have for you. Bring love into the situation. Like I said, new moon in Aquarius. It's all about freedom. It's about self-expression. And that's what, what's attached to the Aquarius. Aquarius is a very open-minded people. They're humanitarians. They're creative. They're free-spirited. They're intellectual. They're very progressive. They're original. And they're also independent. So, yeah, there's new love coming into your life. And like I said, this person absolutely freaking adores you. And that's a wonderful thing. So, but yeah, you had to get away from something else in order to be, where you are right now. And so but it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of strength. And this represents attainment. But again, your third eye is open, like you have all this divine energy coming through. And never again are you going to not know what a person's intentions are coming into your life. But like I said, you have a lot of creative energy, lots of compassion for people. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are somewhere, in the arts somewhere, or have like very artistic something going on in your career. But yeah, you've had a lot of changes to happen, but it is all good. Once we got past that tower moment, everything else was gravy from that point. But yeah, you got love coming in your life, and like I said, it's not just a regular love. It's somebody who matches you. They've been through a lot just like you have. And they're vibrating at a love frequency just like you're vibrating at a love frequency. And so you'll be able to see that person for who they are with your third eye being open because of what you went through. That is what I have for you for my Libras. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. Like I said, if it's a deeper self-love for some people who may already be in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship and that's something that you have been desiring, not desperate for, but you just desired, that person that's vibrating at that love frequency will find you and you will find them, and it'll be a perfect match. Okay? Have a great day. Again, happy 7/18. 1 + 8 is what? 9. 9 is about hitting that reset button. Have a great day. Bye.